causes and symptoms and consequences. The causes, symptoms and consequences of this anti-pattern includes web browsers are a user interface platform for applications called thin clients. Thin clients are used ubiquitously and are convenient for the system and administrators because there is no client software installation or client software updates. Causes and symptoms, you can see that web browsers are user interface platforms for applications and called thin clients. Thin clients are used uh, ubiquitously and are convenient for the system administrators because there is no client software installation or client software updates are needed with respect to the web browsers. And users are in the habit of opening multiple browsers tab and connecting with the multiple websites. Website with the malicious content are significant and provident threat. Malicious content such as malware scripts can be embedded in the site or served up through the advertisements supplied by the third parties. See, if I am going with respect to multiple websites, normally one website I'll be opening, through that you will be getting some other link. Through that you will be opening one more website, and in that website one more link you will get, you will open one more website. These are the linked websites, okay? And in the same way, the third or fourth website, wherever linked websites are there, in fourth website, if I am getting the advertisement or if I am getting the malicious content, then automatically all the websites which are linked with respect to that malware website will get attacked. On cross site scripting can also run through that one. That is the main problem you can face with respect to that, okay? And that is the causes and symptoms you can see with respect to Webify everything, okay? Refractor solution and examples. Software virtual private networks, that is VPNs, provide out-of-band separation of communications cross public networks. This meant that and interaction of packets using technologies like network sniffers is efficiently provident. VPNs are a widely deployed technology. One wonders why VPNs aren't used universally. For example, providers that send uh, unencrypted emails across the internet are inviting exploitation of the data and possible future attacks. See, with respect to refracted solution is virtual private networks, that is VPN, which provide out of band separation of the communication across the public network. See, if I am my Wi-Fi I am using, if I am taking the VPNs, that is virtual private network, it will be showing that I am not using the whatever the location or Wi-Fi it is there. I am not using that location website. If I am taking the virtual private network, it will be showing some other country or some other location. If I am using different type of networks, or if I am opening the websites and all, if I am using the virtual private networks, then it can't access the other details which are present in my system, and also which can't access the data in the administrative system. But you can't widely use this VPNs because it can, for example, it will provide the unencrypted mails across the internet or inventing the exploitation. See, if I am using the mail system through VPNs, it won't be encrypted. You won't encrypt those mails and all. Then easily you can you can see unencrypted emails and all means you are giving all the see personal details to the other person. For that reason, VPNs can't be universally used, and it can lead to the exploitation of data and possible future attacks with respect to your system. Related to solutions. Huh? 1 second. Give me 1 second, guys. Sorry for the inconvenience. 1 second. Yeah. Related solutions is to prevent excesses, that is cross-site scripting and other attacks. The American Bankers Association recommends using a dedicated physically separate computers for all the financial transactions. Whatever the physical transaction systems are there, all those things are physically separate computers. Okay, it can't be connected to internet, only it will be connected with respect to intranet. Okay, although this seems like the extreme solution, it's a realistic response to the threats. See, if you are not connecting directly to the internet, then automatically you will get you won't get any malware from the internet. Directly, you will be having only financial transactions with respect to that system. You won't be connected with respect to the internet. Although this seems like the extreme solution, but it is a realistic solution. And chances are that a hardened, well patched computer, and which is only used to connect a trusted financial sites, and is much less likely to be compromised by malware than a computer, and this is exposed in general internet surfing. In normally, see, if you are going for changes that are hardened security we have to provide, and well patched computer should be used, and which is only used to connect to the trusted financial sites. Other than that, you can't connect to any other websites or any other personal details, which is much less likely to be compromised by malware than a computer that is exposed to the general internet surfing. See, if the system is having the connection with respect to general internet surfing, then it will be always connected. It can get affected by any of the malware at any time. Okay, but if you are going with respect to physically separate systems, then it will be having the high level of security which you can access with respect to that.